Show them registers in the light switches and stuff.
And we're sitting on a stairway going up. Maybe we can get a better shot of the whole room.
Show the other side what you did from the ceiling.
Yeah, now I'll show you where our old ceiling is. There's the old ceiling on the back side of that wall, which I had tried to explain to you. There's the doorway going into that room, and there's the stairwell. And there's our junk side.
Show them the light switches and stuff. And how
Oh yeah, you gotta see these dimmers. They're a little strange.
and
Now,
how
they're flat, kind of dome shape, and they have a little
then
dent where someone could put their finger for me and demonstrate how they work. Don't cover the hole, just use your finger. Please do that again so we get a better demonstration. And if you shut it, do the front one too. And the front one controls, the one to the left that you just looked at, controls our spotlight, which can be pivoted 340 degrees around, and it will tilt to 30-degree angle in any direction.
Can't see with my eyes. You get the idea.
And these are just down floods here. That one. And that one is the rear down floods. This over here is a grow light, which somebody has to go turn on for me. And that's going to be in this corner here. We are going to put a plant down there, and that will be a plant grow light. Okay. And that is the end of our
no, you forgot to show them.
demonstration. Of course, that tape on that wood there all has to get cut off. But it's ready for molding.
Switch.
Oh yes, you have to look at the switch plates too. You got a better perspective of the one around the dimmers. I will now show you one of the outlets. These are regular plastic painted with a granite type paint that Diane went and bought. That looks pretty good. It's different. She had also done the ceiling registers the same way. And I will try and get a better picture of one of those. And that box over there with the gas meter will have two little louver doors. Which I have, but I don't have them up yet. We just got it to this point.
Now we have to cut it.
And this ends our tour. Maybe I'll pull out those louver doors. We will pause for a minute and we'll come back. Now we're back, and these are the louver doors which I'm going to put in there. Of course, they have to be stained. I had to piece the top, but they must be stained to match. And I have to put hinges on them and like a little magnetic latch, I believe. That's the way I'm going to do it. And then molding around that, the windows, and of course the baseboard. A bifold door here so we don't see those ugly washers and dryers. And molding around that, and then molding around the edge of the ceiling there, because if you look closely, There's-
crap.
Yeah, it looks lousy.
Okay.
Go get in the picture. You didn't get
Oh, there's Mark.
Nah.
And the other Mark's up there. And I have to run molding all the way down here. And then molding again on this side. Then molding again down this edge. On both the front side and also the ceiling edge. And around the doorway. And that must be all stained and put in. And this ends our grand tour. And there's foam wires down here on the floor. See, there's one on that side and there's one over here. See it? And then all those wires sticking out there are for the TV and the surround sound stereo system. And there's cable wire there and antenna wire and then surround sound speaker wires. And then on this side down in the corner, there's a wire sticking out of the wall there, which somebody's moving for me. That's for one of the speakers. And there's another one down in this corner, which someone is pulling out for me. And the wires go back into the wall when they're not needed. And the speakers will just stand in the corner. And this ends our grand tour of the new hole in the ground. And we'll talk to you a little bit later. Bye. Hey, here we are. This is the basement with the carpeting in it. There's Lady. There's Diane. And there's our bull's head. See him? I'll get closer to him for you. Ugly guy, huh? And here's the corner where the workroom is, or the utility room. And here's the doorway going to where the washer and dryer is. And that's it. And now I think we'll go outside and I'll show you the fence. No, Diane insists I show you this carpeting. And we'll get real close here, so you can't miss it. See? Oh, she's talking about this one over here.
Isn't it great?
It's wonderful. Oh.
Now we'll go outside and we'll show you, we'll show you our living room. We'll go show you that. We're going to pause for a minute. Hallway with the carpeting in it. See the hallway with the carpeting? Isn't that just Jim Dandy? And here's our living room. And these are those lamps that we had to go get at Kmart. There, this one's on over here.
Porcelain-like shell, metal-like body.
And we covered the couch so Kelly wouldn't ooze all over it. And that's that. Now we'll go outside and I'll show you the gate. We are outside in front of my house, and there's our beautiful fence on the west side of our yard. It runs all the way over to here, and Kelly can demonstrate the gate for you.
This little latch lifts up and pulls back.
Watch Lady, she's coming. And that's
If I
That's the gate, and we'll pan across the yard. And we'll show you the fence all the way to where Diane's walking. On the one side. And that tall post right there, that tall post is going to have a lamp on top of it eventually. As soon as I get some ambition. And now we'll take a walk over to the other side of the yard. Walking over, up the front walk. And here's the fence on this side. It's only like 24 feet, and that middle section is removable. It does come off. I'll take you around the other side and I'll show you the brackets I made for that. And it works pretty good. And now we'll take a walk back. See, Mom? See that pizza over there? There's Little Caesars, and right behind that, right next door, is Dairy Queen. That white part is the back end of Dairy Queen. And that's where we have to cross the street over. Now we're going to go walk through the gate. Okay, here's my latch.
Yeah.
Here's the backyard. There's Diane and Lady. And Mark.
Marky, chase the dog. Try to get her running.
And we're over here. We'll take a look at the back side. There's the grass Diane dug out. That's the back side of our gate. And that's, again, the post that's going to have the lamp on top of it. Right there, that big guy.
Show them the water fountain.
Oh yeah, and I got a regular old regulation park water fountain there. It's great. Kids can have water all day long.
I'll go demonstrate.
I'll take a walk and I'll show you those brackets I made.
Dad, I'll demonstrate.
Yeah, I did. Oh, Kelly will demonstrate the water fountain for you. Hang on, Kel. Let me...
You turn it, and the water comes out. You can turn it high.
Look at Spot there. Turn it high again.
That's also our plant water.
That we water plants with that. And now we'll walk over here to see the back end of the fence on this side again. And here's these little brackets I made. This way the fence just lifts right off of there. It's bolted to the fence, and then there's a bolt going into the post. And there's a slot cut in there. See if I can get closer for the slot. Yep, you can see it. And I did the same thing on all four edges. There. And there. And this ends our grand tour outside. Lady.
She said no.
Lady. Speak. Woof. What's that?
Oh, show Mom's grand old cactus.
Oh yeah, look at the cactus in this stone pot here. I'll get closer to it.
Good girl. Mommy, the dog's pooping.
See the cactus?
Yeah, she's
It grows, it lives here. You don't have to take it out of the pot, you just stick it in the ground.
Yeah, she's doing something for you.
There's Lady. Lady doing her business. And there's what we get to look at, that lovely mess back there.
And our sandbox.
And there's the beautiful mommy.
And our sandbox.
And I think that's about it. I think we're gonna pack it up and come over real quick.
Is the DLG going with us?